Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, this is Lightwolf Media, and I'm bringing you a new playthrough by Spike Chunsoft, which is the same company that made the Dragon Ball Z Xenogears Budokai Tenkaichi games. This is Grand Kingdom. For any of you that like battle strategy RPGs, this game would be right up your alley. So we're going to start a new game, and this game is based on mercenary squad units. So let's see what we have here. Ancient castle outskirts.
We got him cornered, boss! The bastards have no chance of winning now! You got us! We surrender! Just please, don't kill us! Look, we gotta make a living too, so no hard feelings, alright? Yeah.
And with that statement, it looks like Flint's just gonna be like, yeah, we need to make a living, so, yeah, I need to kill you. Don't feel bad about that, okay? But unfortunately, things aren't gonna go as planned. There's the white flag of surrender.
White flag! I knew it! Those noble pricks are giving up! All that hard work, and it was all for nothing. Nothing sadder than sticking around when you've been beat. Let's get out of here, boss.
You want us to just stay like this, then?
If you enjoy being on your knees with your hands up, hold that pose as long as you want.
I'm lowering my hands. Don't attack me, all right?
Yeah, Flint's kind of an ass.
Yeah, right. Like we dirty our swords for nothing. The price of your heads fell to less than 1 copper just now. Anyway, what are we gonna do, boss? It doesn't look like we'll be getting much of a reward now. We can't afford to bask in the glow of defeat. We need to figure out how we're gonna feed our men.
Hey, are you guys headed for anywhere in particular? Because if not, do you want to come with us?
Yo, boss, this guy hasn't shut up yet.
We're members of a mercenary outfit known as the Guild. I'm asking if you want to join us.
The Guild? The mercenary organization led by the Master Swordsman Godfrey.
Though you were an enemy, you showed impressive skill in battle. It would be a shame to let you leave.
It would be a shame if you were our enemy and kicked our asses in battle again.
I also owe you my life.
Well, you heard the man.
Yeah, I've got some things going on my I've got some things popping up on my computer through Discord, guys. So that might pop up on my recording. I'm not sure.
100 years
Alrighty.
have passed since the fall of the Uldane Empire. The long, brutal war left the 4 great nations crippled and impoverished. Honor and virtue have become distant memories. Now, in the great continent of Resinale, the battlefield is no longer dominated by knights, but by mercenaries. Some fight to put food on their table. Others fight for bounteous wealth. They plunge headlong into the jaws of death, not for any nation, but for that glint of gold. Mercenaries who live in an age of war. Let their story be told.
Hooray for death and glory. Mercenary work. Guild Episode 1. Now this is a
We have high
tutorial
standards
battle.
for our mercenaries.
this army that we're going to be using,
Proof of your power,
we don't get to keep. But we get to create our own.
Doesn't matter who introduced you, no exceptions. You lot have two choices. Take the test or take a hike.
Really doesn't seem like much of a choice, boss.
Alright, so there's the quest objective. Alright, so, you've got actions where you're pretty much just you're moving throughout the battlefield, and your action limit is your number of turns. And then this is just telling you about combat. So we've got a fight with the demon army, which is just a bunch of wolves, so... And the timeline, you've got two types of gauges. You've got the movement gauge, which is your first gauge, and then your attack gauge. Now we have the Hunter. Now, I don't normally use the ranged units. I'm more of a purely offensive guy. Alright, now, the mage, she's got lightning. Now, her charge attack went off instantaneously. Charge attacks, they go off at the end of the turn. So, for the sake of the tutorial fight, that's the only time that the charge attack's going to go off. My leader's taking a little bit of damage, but that's fine. And you're going to stand there and do nothing. Okay. And I'm going to drop a medical bag. Throw acid in your face. And perfect example, you can actually hit your units, which is actually what I just did. I accidentally was too close, and the acid that my healer threw actually hit some of my friendly units. And you always want to take out the leader, because I just gained leaderless, which has all of their other units take extra damage. And that healing bag just had me get more health. Ah! Alright, that's fine, I'll end turn, because I couldn't do anything else. And I will fry you with fire. And now, the blue gauge that you see up top, now that is... You gain tech points at the end of each fight, and you gain a percentage of HP recovered based on the amount of technical points you have. So it's 3% HP recovery per technical points that you get. So there are 3 types of enemies hidden. Red symbol enemies, which are strong, and blue. And I just ran into the symbol enemy. And we have the guild army. Not gonna be a problem. We got a couple strikes on the leader. And throw some acid in your face. Did a little bit of damage to my leader, but that only took out a little bit of his guard gauge, so that's fine. And we only have one more enemy to deal with. TP is, tech points are important for a few things, and I will show you what those are. As you can see, I've got various skills here. I've got Treasure Warp, Max Charge, which increases my attack, defense, and magic defense. If I had enough TP, I could gain 300% experience for the next fight, and Earth Heal. So, based on the units that you create, 2 fighters and a healer. Dead leader. That's gonna make my job easier. So, my leader took a little bit of damage, but that's fine.
Thanks, man.
And you healed your healer. Aren't you a dick? But he also healed my guy, so that's fine. Because I am going to just torch them both with my Mage's Fire spell. There we go. How's that feel? Alright, Knight's out of the way, so all they've got is their healer. Fight's over. So yeah, this is a tutorial fight, and as you gain XP through fights, you're going to level up, which I'll be explaining in the next fight. I'll be explaining in the next part. Which is going to be squad building. Alright, here we go. So we've got a stronger army. I'll just guard. And both of your knights are not going to be able to get through my defense. And acid in the face. Dead archer. Perfect. I broke a little bit of my own guard, but that's completely fine. There we go. And the only one that's left is the leader. normal damage, I'll have that healed with the TP that I'm getting back. Oh! Okay, there was a knight. There was a knight that I completely forgot about. Whoops.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the acid has quite a bit of range on it. But fight's over. 12% healing. Yeah, we're almost back up to full. Alright, so we've got a strong enemy here. And this is where it wants you to use your field skill symbol jump to, well, treasure warp to actually bypass the enemy.
We did it!
And we got a healing medicine. Dead end. And now there are hidden paths, like this one, that animal paths can lead to treasure, resources.
We did it!
Peru's stamp, that's something that we can sell. And I just found a hidden item. Now you always want to check around the map for hidden items like I just
Hi,
found.
boss. Something valuable.
Ooh, mountain jerky. Jerky made of dehydrated rock. Alright, and you've also got fights that you can have more than one round of, like as seen here. And the battlefield can also be littered with a whole bunch of crap. We've got arrow setups here. And I'm actually just gonna guard and let these guys come to me. I'm just gonna let them totally burn their movement. Perfect. Ah! Should have moved back a little bit. That's fine. Okay, one fighter's down. Wasn't able to burn through his guard. That's fine. Alright, our first fight is done. And let's go to our next fight. And then it's just telling you about successive battles. It's always good that if there are going to be successive battles throughout the game that do become more difficult. So, it is going to be a good practice to heal up. I don't know why that sign was there, but alright. Oh, you think you're charging a lightning spell? No. You're going to die. And they are now leaderless. Wow, you're going to just walk forward like an idiot and do nothing. Okay. And I'm going to fry you with fire and murder you in the face. And that's it, battle's over. And that is the end of the tutorial fight. And you can get a maximum of 5 TP or 20% HP recovery.
I see. You're quite experienced. Though your troop was hastily assembled, you commanded without hesitation. Very well. I approve your entry to the guild. If you're finished, introduce
Alrighty.
yourselves to the guild.
You're now part of the guild.
And there, you'll officially be one of us.
And the tutorial quest is now clear. And we gain 1,300 gold and 390 royals. The mountain jerky and healing medicine are sold because any field items that you get that you don't use are sold. And the Peru stamp we can sell. Yeah, I was telling you about field items automatically being sold.
So you must be the mercenaries we recruited from our most recent battle. I suppose I'll have you tell me your names first.
Yeah, definitely not Pierre. My name is Domegus, and definitely not Legionnaire. Wolf's Claw.
Welcome aboard.
There we go.
I'm Godfrey Sforza, the leader of this guild. I observed your test. You are indeed skilled.
You could search the whole realm, and you still won't find anyone as skilled as us.
Yes.
Rather confident,
Flint
aren't
being
you?
quite pompous.
As you should be.
We'll
we have
do
no use for
autoplay.
you otherwise.
Make this go a little
Ah,
bit
Lilia,
faster.
you're here. Perfect. Introduce yourself.
Certainly. I'm Lilia. As of today, I will be acting as your assistant. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Assistant? What's all this about?
I understand your confusion, but this is a guild custom. Trust her to take care of operations and your other day-to-day responsibilities. That way, you can focus on your missions.
What are we gonna do, boss? There's no way we can bring this chick into battle with us.
You'll need someone to handle communications and clerical duties. She will be very helpful and will not hinder you in any way.
Don't blame me if anything happens to her.
I'll let Lily explain the rest. A mercenary's occupation is dependent on their skill. Work hard for yourselves, but above all, work hard for the good of the guild.
It seems everyone is here. Now then, I will guide you through each of the guild's facilities.
Wait a sec, we can do that later. Boss, we gotta drink first. Why don't we toast to this new chapter in our lives?
While the sun is still so high? A day wasted is a fortune lost.
And the only thing that
I
Flint
believe
cares about
care of things when we have the
is
chance.
getting drunk
Boss,
at
you
the
ever
pub.
heard this proverb?
It seems you're both not familiar with it. It's a very wise proverb. You should remember it for the days to come.
Jeez, you say the most confusing things. Don't tell me you got a bunch of proverbs in that thick notebook you got there.
I do. Is that a problem? These proverbs are the wisdom of Godfrey, the master swordsman.
Proverbs or not, the boss and I don't have time for that crap. What we need right now is a drink. Guide us to the tavern.
It would seem your captain is more interested in the guild's facilities.
Seriously, boss?
Now, Captain, allow me to guide you to the recruitment office first.
Alrighty, and it's telling you about employment and hiring units. And that's where I'm going to end part 1, guys. And in part 2, we will actually build our first squad and get through the rest of the tutorial. So until then, guys.